How to improve your baby's reflux with just this one video. And no, I'm not talking about any medications, just natural methods. Hi, I'm Dr. Arshad, a GP at the Brook Surgery in Hyde, Manchester. I've been dealing with a number of families who've been struggling in managing their baby's reflux. Particularly, I was helping a couple with their 8-week Euro, who was bringing lots of quantities of milk up throughout the day, and particularly worse at night. The baby was not resting very well and was becoming very irritable and ratty. This also made it very difficult for the parents to look after baby because they tried their best to help the baby, but because the baby wasn't feeding very well and vomiting very often, it made it very difficult. However, the advice we gave made a big difference. So what is reflux? This is when the food pipe that you have is not quite mature and the acid that's in the stomach that helps you digest foods can slosh back up and cause some irritation and even vomiting. Baby can often arch their back, particularly after feeds or being put down, and it can make it really miserable for them, particularly around feeding times or after feeding time. For babies that are bottle fed, we advise to actually reduce their quantity of milk that the baby was having and give little but more often. This means the baby still gets this roughly the same amount of milk throughout the day, but spread over a larger period of time. What this helps do is that it doesn't allow the stomach to fill up so much with one feed. And if that's the case, there's less pressure on actually the food pipe and the acid to be pushed out right up. The second thing we advise is keeping the baby upright after a feed for about 30 minutes. This is particularly important at night time. And why should we do this? Well, if you allow for 30 minutes while the baby's upright, it'll allow most of the milk contents to actually leave the stomach. If you lie the baby down shortly after a feed, what will happen is the milk and the acid are mixing together in the stomach. And because, as I mentioned, the muscle in the food pipe is not quite strong enough, the acid will just slosh back up the food pipe. So after 30 minutes, you'll notice that baby will have a lot less symptoms when laying back down. These measures don't quite help, or the baby has any skin changes or changes in the actual bowel motions. It might not just be reflux, it could be something else. Please do consult for help for that.